Hello friends and welcome to my channel Sequential Biology. In this video we will discuss about different type of secretion, that is paracrine secretion, autocrine secretion, endocrine secretion, exocrine secretion, and also neurohormone and neurotransmitter. Right now first we will see paracrine secretion and their example. The chemical signal produced by cell and diffuse a short distance in the extracellular space. Here you can see a particular type of cell and this cell secrete a particular chemical, and this is known as chemical signal. And this chemical signal diffuses short distance. This is not long distance but this is short distance. Actually from the signal producing cell, the target cell present just beside this signal producing cell. So this signal reaches this target cell via diffusion and acts on the target cell which is very close to the signal producing cell, and this type of response or secretion is called as paracrine secretion. And this paracrine secretion can be found in testis and the ovary, and the testis secrete its sex hormone, that is testosterone, and ovary also secrete its hormone estrogen and progesterone. So secretion of testis and the ovary is an example of paracrine secretion. But from this, the enterochromaffin cell or ECL secrete histamine, and this histamine stimulate oxyntic cell to secrete HCl. Then the enterochromatin cell and oxyntic cells remains close to each other. So enterochromatin cell which secrete histamine, it acts on oxyntic cell which is present very close to this enterochromaffin cell. Then this is also an important example of paracrine secretion. And insulin secreted from the beta cell. Insulin is secreted from beta cell of pancreas and it diffused to its target cell, that is alpha cell, influence the glucagon secretion. And in pancreas, different type of cell are present in their islets of Langerhans. The most important cells are beta cell and the alpha cell, and from this beta cell insulin are secreted, and from this alpha cell the glucagon are secreted. And this beta cell and the alpha cell, these are two cells and which remains very close to each other. Then the secretion from this beta cell or the insulin influence the secretion of alpha cell, that is the secretion of glucagon from this alpha cell. And also renin angiotensin system is an excellent example of paracrine secretion. Now second type of secretion is autocrine secretion. Here a signal producing cell secrete a particular signal and this influence its own secretion. Then producer cell secrete the chemical signal and signal influence the producer cell itself. Example of this autocrine secretion is somatostatin of the pancreatic D cell. Pancreatic D cell secrete somatostatin and this somatostatin acts on this pancreatic D cell, right? And also cancer produce some growth factor which by autocrine effect can cause protein synthesis of cancer cell itself, so make it immortal. Okay, so these are the example of autocrine secretion. And next secretion is endocrine secretion. The hormones are synthesized from endocrine gland, and endocrine gland are ductless gland. This is endocrine gland and this is ductless gland. And this endocrine gland release their secretion directly into the blood and lymph. Remember it, any type of secretion which will be carried by blood or lymph are called as hormone. And then this hormone reach their target organ to produce its effect. Right, so this is endocrine cell and is endocrine cell secrete the hormone, and these hormone are carried by blood and lymph, and ultimately this will reach into the target cell. And in this target cell the receptor are present for this particular type of hormone, and then after binding of this hormone into its specific receptor the cell responses. Okay, so this type of secretion is known as endocrine secretion. Exocrine secretion are secreted from exocrine gland, and exocrine gland have specific type of gland. Then the glands pour its secretion via the duct. Example of this exocrine secretion are sweat gland, salivary gland, and the mammary gland. And from this sweat gland the sweat are produced, and this sweat are come out from our body through this duct. And the salivary gland also produce many saliva, and this salivary gland are present in our mouth cavity. There are 4 pairs of salivary gland in our mouth cavity, and from this salivary gland the saliva are produced and which are released into our mouth via duct. And also the mammary gland produce milk, and this milk are come out from this mammary gland via duct. Then this type of secretion is known as exocrine secretion. Another type of gland, that is the mixed gland, and these mixed gland are those type of gland which perform both exocrine and endocrine function. So the mixed gland has both exocrine and the endocrine part. Here a very simple diagram of mixed gland, and this part is exocrine part because in this part you can see a duct, but this is the endocrine part. Here no duct are present. An example of this mixed gland are pancreas, because the pancreas secrete different type of hormones, which is endocrine function of pancreas. Pancreas secrete insulin, glucagon, this type of hormone are secreted from this pancreas. This is endocrine function of pancreas. And also pancreas secrete different type of enzymes, and this is the secretion of enzyme is exocrine function of pancreas. And also the gonad, that is testis and ovary, are excellent example of this mixed gland, that is the spermatozoa, and this function is exocrine function. And endocrine function of testis is secretion of male sex hormone, that is testosterone. And ovary secrete ovum from it during 14th day of menstrual cycle, and this is exocrine function of ovary. And also ovary secrete two most important hormone, estrogen and progesterone. These are the two female hormone, and the secretion of these two female hormone is endocrine function of ovary. Now neurohormone, the hormone derived from nerve cell. Any type of secretion which are carried by blood are called as hormone, and when this secretion may come out from endocrine gland or may come out from neuron, and when this secretion come out from neuron, then this secreted materials are called as neurohormone. Then the hormones derived from the nerve cell, and they are secreted into the bloodstream, and they also regulate the nervous system. And oxytocin, vasopressin, these are excellent example of neurohormone. And next type of secretion is neurotransmitter, and here you can see the two nerves are present, and these two nerves are joined by synapse. And the previous nerve, that is the presynaptic neuron, secrete few chemicals, and these chemicals activate the next neuron, that is the postsynaptic neuron, right? Then the nerve fiber terminate in their target cell, and this target cell may be cardiac muscle, smooth muscle, or another neuron. And the stimulus reaching the nerve terminus release a chemical which is called as neurotransmitter. Example of this neurotransmitter are noradrenaline, adrenaline, and serotonin. And the noradrenaline are adrenaline, and these are also called as catecholamine, right? And serotonin. So these two hormones, that is noradrenaline and adrenaline, these are actually neurotransmitter. These are acts as neurotransmitter. Serotonin also acts as neurotransmitter. And in next video we will discuss about classification of hormone. So thank you, and that's it.